Behind me is the world's largest cruise ship, Icon of the Seas by Royal Caribbean. However, today we're not going on that. We're going on this. And what we have here is a brand new cruise ship, MSC World America. We're here for the inaugural sailing to see if this is anywhere close to this, and this is half the price.
But is half the price actually a good deal, or do you really get what you pay for?
You want an umbrella with your lounge chair? Well, that's gonna cost you $25.
I think the buffet is just absolute shit.
It's kind of hard to find any healthy food in between meals. This looks like MSC just stole Royal Caribbean's homework.
After spending 2 days exploring this brand new ship, I'm diving deeper to show you everything you need to know before booking. Is saving thousands worth the compromises? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which cruise line deserves your hard-earned vacation dollars. From the breakfast buffet to bumper cars, water slides to white night parties, and even a surprise ocean encounter at MSC's private island, I'm putting everything to the test and holding nothing back. If you watch my video on the first 24 hours on this ship, we checked out a few rooms, met some cool people, and had some initial impressions of this new mega ship. But now it's time for the complete unfiltered truth about MSC World America. And trust me, you'll want to see how this ends.
Good morning, it's the first of 2 sea days in a row. Now, unfortunately, last night there was a medical emergency in the sports bar, and the ship in the middle of the night made a U-turn, went back to San Juan. So hopefully that person's doing all right. That's never a good thing if the ship has to return. But anyway, I think someone's gonna sleep in this morning, and breakfast in the main dining room is ending soon, so I'm gonna head down there and enjoy some of that.
Good morning, MSC World America. We at sea today and tomorrow, so no one really knows what day it is, but I can guarantee it's gonna be a great day today.
I loved escaping to the main dining room for breakfast, though the hours were criminally short. Except for their special International Brunch Day where I got to devour this Indian spread. Worth setting an alarm for.
You really missed out this morning on that brunch. I thought it was just like standard breakfast in the main dining room, but did you enjoy your sleep?
I did enjoy my slumber very much, so I feel like I got just as much satisfaction as you did, but I'm kind of sad I didn't get the Indian breakfast, I'm not going to lie.
Fantastic shore excursions for Ocean Key. We got the umbrella.
We're usually pretty neat people. I don't know if on a cruise ship though, not so much. So next on the agenda, we have spent $110 of our $300 casino budget. So we're gonna go do some more gambling, and hopefully we'll get lucky like last time we were on Virgin Voyages where we won a bunch of money. Yo, my name's Jeff. This is my first drink of the day and my 21st drink on board MSC World America.
And my name is Amanda, and this is my first drink of the day, a nice old-fashioned.
There it is.
Every day I've been taking some of our cruise magnets and putting them on this cruise ship door because they're celebrating their anniversary, and I hope that Robin and Andy are having a fabulous time and that they're enjoying their 40th anniversary and my magnets are brightening their day. One of the things we were really excited about was finding this magnet that has a whiteboard, and we've been putting different sayings on there to see what people will leave, and today it was my favorite thing on the ship is we got the casino, the food, and Cecily put the pool.
We'd also love to know what's your favorite thing on an MSC cruise ship. Be sure to let me know. One other thing they do unique on MSC is they have MasterChef at sea, so we're gonna go check that out now.
I want to get chosen to be up there and do the MasterChef cooking so bad. You have no idea.
Wish us luck.
Amanda's lifelong cooking passion had her eyeing MasterChef at sea like a hawk. We missed the cut by this much.
We're going to do a little lucky draw and see who is going to join me here on stage for our mystery box challenge. We have Benjamin. Yay! Benjamin, congratulations. 3, 2, 1. Lift the boxes. 10 minutes on the clock. Let's look what we work with here. Big check on the street. What's the game plan? 1 and stand back. Stand back, Yusian. I don't trust the angle of wow. 1, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Galleria, MSC's version of a floating mall where you can shop while the ship rocks. Quick detour to the only brewery at sea. Check it out, we tidied up the room. It's cleanish again. This is the first day we haven't had the best weather. Our sea day has been kind of a bust, if I'm being honest, because it's been raining. Nonetheless, we've taken advantage of some of the indoor activities, like the bar and the casino and all that fun stuff. And then after we had lunch, we came back to the room and we're getting some work done. We're too late for our main dining room reservation, so I think we might just do some buffet food. But there's 2 comedy shows tonight, and we've got both of them booked, so looking forward to that. We both really love a good comedy show. As the sun sets, MSC World America transforms from giant floating hotel to giant floating hotel with pretty lights. The top deck views almost make you forget you're on the budget megaship. We've got bumper cars, we've got a ropes course, we've got amazing water slides. Now there's water slides in the Royal Caribbean, but they have this incredible drop slide where the floor drops out. And then, we have something you won't find on any other cruise ship. This is the Cliffhanger, which is the swing that hangs off the side. Ultimate thrill ride. They've also both got the drop slides that take you from here, like 12 decks down, so that's a lot of fun as well. Tested all the water slides for scientific purposes. The one where the floor drops out, 10 seconds of pure terror followed by unexpected joy. Kinda like dating, but wetter. I haven't done this in so long. You can't do this with a bad back. I don't remember bumper cars being that violent when I was a kid. That was definitely worth $7. Nothing says vacation like dangling 150 feet above the ocean questioning your life choices. My fear of heights met my fear of looking chicken on camera. Looking forward to a great day today. We've got a Dirty Dancing concert planned. We went to kind of like a shorter one, but this is like a 2-hour affair. So we really enjoyed the show earlier in this week. Excited to see what they do for the longer show. So I was a little concerned because we signed up for a 1 hour and 50-minute Dirty Dancing concert. What I didn't realize is we were going to watch the movie and they were going to perform along with it. And that was one of the coolest things I've ever seen, right?
It felt like that feeling when you're on an airplane and you're fully immersed in what you're watching, but in real life. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah, the performers are so talented, such great singers, and that was certainly a lot of fun. Here's Amanda, the most important part, the drinks.
My family and I call this the curse, where I just picked up my glass of Long Island and the whole bottom of the glass dropped out and we got Long Island everywhere. It was my first sip of the drink and it's just all over the two of us, and now we can't watch the show because we're covered in simple syrup and liquor.
Amanda's really not having good luck with spilling things. We were at a meetup earlier in the week and someone accidentally spilled their champagne on her. So I think they say these things happen in threes. So there's got to be one more spill yet to come. We've got an elevator dance party here. You guys are all going on YouTube. This is my new Carl Friedrik carry-on, the best bag I've ever owned. Sleek, durable, and perfect for both airplanes and cruises. Scan the QR code or I'll drop a link below if you want to check it out. Now I've seen countless Whitney covers butchered over the years, but this performer, goosebumps. This theater is gorgeous, but there's one major problem, and it's the cup holders. They're like European size. Check this out. This is a reasonably sized glass.
Where am I supposed to put my Long Island?
But a gentleman dropped his iPhone in the ocean. It's still sinking. It's sinking. It's sinking because it's out. Sinking because it ain't got time to explain all the jokes out.
If there's any place for a proposal, it's going to be the maiden voyage on the wonderful MSC World America.
We met through a friend, but I can't remember where it was.
What did you think of him when you saw him there?
I liked what I saw.
Oh yeah, you did. I like our Stanley talking.
I waited all week for these cold sparklers to go off. MSC's subtle way of saying we can't afford real pyrotechnics, but look, shiny things.
You don't have to say what you did. I already know. I miss the earth so much. I miss my wife. It's like the sun going down on me.
Cruise Director, good Reverend Dr. E. I will see you where? Showtime and in and about. And of course, I'll see you at the white party. Ciao, ciao, double chill out.
Welcome to the White Night on board MSC, one of the most exciting theme nights of the whole cruise, and as you can see, all decked out in the white outfit. It's going to be fantastic. White Night is one of the most popular, if not the most popular theme nights on MSC cruises, and it's the only outfit we packed, but I forgot my dress shirt, so we got the old-fashioned shirt instead. So we haven't had a drink in the mixology bar yet. It's one of the few venues we've yet to try, so we're going to go check out Elixir, and maybe they have some cool stuff on the menu. Well, I feel like because I'm wearing an old-fashioned shirt, I've got to get one. And they have a smoky bacon old-fashioned on here. A little bit of a splurge. It's $6 more than my drinks package, but I think I'm going to check it out and see if it's worth it.
Hi, I'm Amanda, and this is my first drink of the day, an old-fashioned.
Yo, I'm Jeff, and this is my first drink of the day and my 18th drink of the cruise, a smoky bacon old-fashioned. Cheers. Well, I think if you're looking for a really great craft cocktail, those are probably the best bartenders on the ship. That was amazing. Can't wait to go back there, especially if you like old fashions. They got a really interesting menu. What'd you think, Amanda?
I loved it. I love the extensive bourbon and whiskey menus. They have Japanese whiskeys. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, if you're a whiskey drinker, you're gonna love this place. So many cruisers bringing their A game to the White Night party. It's a very sexy crowd tonight.
Get nice and close.
Nothing's gonna be enough. Can't wait, can't stop that clock.
I don't know if you remember, there's a little commercial that we had in the MSC to announce World America at the Super Bowl.
Behind me is the sushi and teppanyaki restaurant called Kaito. Now, if there's one thing that you don't know about me, it's that I think teppanyaki shows are stupid. I don't want to see any food thrown in anyone's mouth.
Well, I'm sure you can probably hear that we're in a teppanyaki restaurant. So this is a 7-course deal. If you do the dining package, you get to choose from any of them. There's an option with lobster and Wagyu beef, which would be $20 more. If you don't have dining package, just pay the price on the menu. But really excited that the sushi's included with this because we had some of that at the sushi bar the other night and really enjoyed it. Splurged on the Japanese whiskey because sometimes you need liquid courage to face another buffet dinner. Well, it's been a while since I've had a good Japanese whiskey, and yo, my name's Jeff. This is my 23rd drink of the cruise.
Well, I thought it'd be fun to wear a Japanese shirt to the Japanese restaurant, so I'm wearing my Hello Kitty shirt. Did you know that Hello Kitty is a girl, not a cat? If you're confused about that, let me know. We're starting off with a miso soup. This looks great. No clams in it like last time, but that's okay with me.
And I went with vegetarian, and I'm so excited to try out this menu. There's some like sweet and spicy tofu. Phenomenal, can't wait for it.
Well, we just got our second course, which is the sushi sashimi combo, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be pretty amazing because we've already had it. For my first course off the Teppanyaki grill, I have salmon, shrimp, bok choy, and lotus root.
For my main course, I went with the vegetarian option, which has delicious tofu.
Next course is the fried rice. I believe Uncle Roger would rate this rice. This is the point in the meal where I need a second stomach. So we've got beef tenderloin, some more delicious veggies. I still got the fried rice. Didn't want to ruin my appetite for the steak.
The garlic on top of just steak is delicious, and I got some vegetarian noodles that look so lovely.
I don't think you're going to leave Teppanyaki hungry. That was really phenomenal. I think we both really enjoyed the experience. Highlight for me was the steak. I mean, amazing, like perfectly cooked. Someone else here got the upgrade with the lobster and the Wagyu, and that looked really good. So
He said it was really good.
Yeah, he said it was really great. So if you want to treat yourself, definitely for 20 bucks more, I think it's worth it.
Well, that was a delicious lunch. It was surprising. There was no food thrown at anyone's faces. I really enjoyed that. We sat with the loveliest group of people. They were a family that was deaf and hard of hearing, and they were so sweet, and their kids were just lovely and delightful. Loved every second of that.
Okay, I'm loving this already. Service is amazing. The place looks really cool. If you do the dining package, then you get to choose a starter, a main course, and a dessert. And there's a few things on here that have an additional charge as well. Really impressive wine list. They even have Italian cola. How cool is that? The dessert menu is really exciting.
So we went a little bit nuts, and with the dining package that we have, it gave us 3 courses, but we both added another course, so now we have 4. We might not eat everything, but it was just so enticing that we had to give it a try.
Yeah, you can't have the pasta course without the second course. So, and you got to have the starter, and obviously you've got to have dessert too. So, I think I brought my appetite today, but I don't know. It's going to be a challenge. We'll find out.
I went with tuna tartare. I'm so excited. It looks so beautiful.
And I eat Caesar salad all the time, but I'm really excited because this is the real deal. Caesar salad with anchovies. That Caesar was even better than like my homemade Caesar salad. I make my own dressing and everything, but the anchovies were the icing on the cake.
I am super excited to try this. It's ragu, and I want to compare it to Virgin Voyages bolognese.
And I went with cacio e pepe. This is amazing. Now, this is not a dish that I order regularly, so I really have nothing to compare it to, but it's got incredible, like, cheesy flavor. It's very well seasoned, lots of pepper. It's like, honestly, some of the best pasta I've had in a really long time. Now, Amanda, you have to tell me, how does it compare to Virgin Voyages?
They're both amazing. Honestly, 10 out of 10 for both. Can we just talk about how delicious this short rib looks? I just can't. It looks so inviting.
Well, what looks equally amazing is the porchetta, and I'm really excited to dig into this suckling pig.
My husband expects me to go to the main dining room after having this meal, and I'm here to say no.
Well, I'm really glad that we added the extra course because that was amazing. Not quite going to finish it all. No complaints. This has been a really great experience.
So we tried to book the butcher's cut while we were making our dinner reservations, and unfortunately we couldn't get in. It booked up so quickly. Everyone says it's amazing, but I will say that I'm surprised that there were plenty of time slots available for the Eataly because this is phenomenal and it's unique and it's fun. I just loved it so much.
San Juan
Puerto Rico, reminding you again back on board.
What do you think about Dr. E, Amanda?
Chow chow double chisel.
Now, I give a lot of crap for the cruise directors making non-stop announcements, but this guy is on a level of his own. He's hilarious. Anyway, I went with the Eataly dessert, the namesake dessert. I forgot what's in it, but it looks amazing.
I went with a limoncello item. I forget, it was a long time ago that I ordered it, but she's beautiful.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's right. It's like a hazelnut and chocolate. Okay, this is sober Jeff talking. I haven't had a single drink today, and I'm here to tell you that this is the best meal I've ever had on MSC, and it's one of the best meals I've ever had on a cruise ship. I loved it. If you could only book one restaurant, if you were only going to splurge on one specialty dining, I would do it here. Super happy. That was incredible. I actually asked for the manager because I had to make a compliment. It was just amazing. Really can't recommend that enough. Eataly was exceptional. Blew away my expectations. I feel like it's right up there with Extra Virgin.
Yeah.
Same quality of like just fresh pasta, like really great Italian food that you don't often get, especially where we live. Tonight we're going to do Paxos, the Greek specialty dining. This is the final specialty dining out of our package of 4. So we booked, I think it was $160 to do 4 specialty restaurants. So we've definitely taken great advantage of that. We did enjoy some pool time up at the Zen pool today, which was great. But one thing I'm a little disappointed with is it's kind of hard to find any healthy food in between meals. They do have some food stations by the pools, but it's pretty much just like hot dogs, hamburgers, and fries. Tonight we've got our 4th and final specialty dining on board the MSC World America. We're gonna check out the Greek restaurant behind us, Paxos, which looks awesome. Now I think of Greek food, I'm thinking like big plates of meat, like smashing glasses, everyone screaming opa, but it seems pretty tame back there. So what do you think?
I'm just really excited to have some vegetables.
We are so hungry. This is 8:30, it's a little bit late for dinner for us on this trip. So let's go. Can someone please explain to me what eggplant caviar is? Yo, my name's Jeff. This is my 29th drink of the cruise, Long Island iced tea.
We ordered so much food that we needed a bigger table. Right here we have a Greek salad, and then we have some grilled vegetables, some hummus, and some fried fish.
Check it out, my shrimp has a head. Why do Americans get rid of the shrimp heads? It's like the best part.
I got the lamb shank, and it looks amazing. I'm so excited for this.
And I've got a nice slice of tuna, which I asked to have cooked rare, and some fancy looking potatoes off to the side. What's the verdict, Amanda? Was it any good?
I thought that this was the best meal of the trip. I loved every second of it. My lamb shank was amazing. I had some butter beans that were really great. Your tuna was dry, but that's as you ordered it, so you get what you get. And everything was just wonderful. I loved every second of this dinner tonight, and my company was even better.
I also enjoyed the company just as much or more than the food. I really enjoyed the tuna. Probably could have done with a sauce, but that was my bad. Potatoes are really good too. I still like Eataly better, but this was awesome, and the service was really great. That's really been consistent with all the specialty dining, as we've had really great service in all 4 of our specialty dining restaurants. So I think it's been worth it. I also really enjoyed the ambiance here, especially sitting out here on the promenade. It's been really great. I was concerned maybe it was a little too warm, but it's not. It's a really nice evening. And if you do Paxos on the go, there's also a spot upstairs. Well, we decided to scale back to 1 dessert because we both ordered the same thing and we're not big on wasting food. So we got the baklava, and we also got a tiny scoop of vanilla ice cream to go with it. Well, if I'm being honest, the baklava is kind of like a lazy man's baklava. Definitely not as much effort to put into this as you would typically see. However, the taste is still there. And probably the star of the dessert is this delicious ice cream.
After that amazing dinner, we're feeling full, happy, and tired, so we're going to call it an early night for tomorrow so we can get up early and go down to their private island. I'm so excited to see it.
Now, we all know that MSC is the king of nickel and diming out of all the cruise lines, and this one just really takes the cake. So check this out. If you want shade on Ocean Key, you've got to pay for it. That's right. You want an umbrella with your lounge chair? Well, that's going to cost you $25. Better book it in advance.
There's something magical about approaching a private island at
if you wait till
sunrise.
the day up.
This moment right here, this is what you're actually paying for. Not that buffet, not the bumper cars, not the thing hanging off the side of the ship. This right here. And suddenly the price tag, no matter how much you paid, makes perfect sense.
Well, a very good morning from beautiful Ocean Key, located here in Bimini in the Bahamas. I'll have to tell you, out of all the places I've traveled to in this world, this is one of the most beautiful, and I am so excited to be back here because last time when I was on MSC Divina, we missed this port, but luckily for us, we've got a perfect day today, so I think it's going to be a perfect day at Ocean Key. One thing you'll not find on this island are any pools. This morning I sacrificed a bit of sleep to get up super early, beat the sun once again, and was up on that top deck as we backed in here, and I have to say, that was incredible. One thing I noticed here, compared to some of the other places we've been, is that the color of the water is just unreal. Even without the sun, like even this morning before the sun rose, just looked so pretty. So take a look. I mean, does it get much better than this? We're here today at MSC's beautiful private island, Ocean Key in the Bahamas, and I'm so excited because I brought along the Insta360 dive case for my Insta360 camera. And I've been dying to try this out for a while, but last time they canceled this port stop. So today we're gonna jump in the ocean and see if we can film some fish.
Everyone I come on, we must have fun. Every day we say that things is hard. Still we better than plenty abroad. Earthquake come and it shake down some. Earthwind come and it blow down some. La 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 la. Everyone I come on, we should have fun. La 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 la. Everyone I come on, we must.
My name's Jeff. This is my 34th drink of the cruise. Also, I realized this is my third Long Island of the day, and it's like not even noon yet. When Amanda and I started dating, we went to one of the Sandals all-inclusive resorts, and I had 4 Long Islands in the morning at a swim bar, and totally ruined a whole day of the vacation. So we need to call it quits. I have to say, we've been loving this perfect day at Ocean Key today. I'm gonna keep saying that on purpose, but I am really impressed. We haven't seen a ton of fish, but we saw a stingray over in the ocean, and we actually saw a baby shark over in the cove. That was really cool. Freaked out a few people. All in all, no complaints here. Just a picture perfect, gorgeous day in the Bahamas. It's always better in the Bahamas. Yo, my name's Jeff, and from the iconic Lighthouse Bar at MSC Ocean Key, this is my 36th drink of the cruise. Cheers. Well, now that we've been on this cruise for almost a week, I'd love to share some thoughts about how MSC's brand new ship stacks up against Royal Caribbean. Now, if you've been on any Royal Caribbean's Oasis class ships, you're probably going to notice that in some ways this looks like MSC just stole Royal Caribbean's homework, changed just enough to not get sued, like take out Central Park, change a few names around. And over here you're gonna find Playmakers, the All-Star Sports Bar. In my opinion, the Royal ships are a little bit prettier, especially from the outside. This one looks a little bit generic, But on board here, it's been a really fabulous experience and they come really close. So I think when you consider that the budget is going to be a lot higher for the Royal Caribbean ship, you're going to get a lot more for your money here on MSC. There's a couple of things that really don't stand up, and the quality of the food that's included on MSC just doesn't match up to Royal Caribbean. The Windjammer buffet, for example, is so much better than the buffet here on MSC. Amanda has not been satisfied with the food.
I didn't like the food outside of specialty dining. I think the buffet is just absolute shit.
The specialty dining has been exceptional, and I think that definitely matches up to what you're going to get on Royal Caribbean, and seems to be a little bit better value as well in terms of the price that you pay. In terms of the drinks package, they're both going to be pretty comparable now. MSC has bumped up their drinks prices, so it's not going to be too far off in price from what you're going to pay on Royal. But I will say that the quality of the bartenders is kind of mixed. But maybe it's just because it's the first sailing and they've got a little bit more to learn. One of my favorite all-time shows, if not my #1 favorite, was the Royal Caribbean Aqua Theater show. And there's nothing like that on this ship, but they do have incredible performances and plenty of them. The most unique thing we saw here was the Dirty Dancing movie. That experience was unlike anything I ever expected. Now, if we were to compare the private islands between MSC Ocean Key and Royal Caribbean Coco Key, I would personally give the edge to MSC. It's a little bit of a quieter, more tranquil environment, but most of all, it's a lot more beautiful. If you just want a beautiful beach destination, it's amazing. Now, if you want pools, water slides, all that crazy kid stuff, then certainly go with Royal for that. Now let's talk dollars. Royal Caribbean might cost more than your firstborn's college tuition, especially if you sign up for one of their big Royal suites. One of my biggest disappointment comparing an inaugural sailing on MSC World America versus the inaugural sailing on Royal Caribbean's Utopia of the Seas is they did nothing to make this feel special. There was no swag, there was nothing that they did to really make it feel like you were the first sailing. It's not like Royal where you walk in and inaugural day and there's like lobster tails and filet mignon. Pretty basic, it just felt like any ordinary cruise. So although that was still disappointing, we are going to try another inaugural cruise on MSC in the future. If you're traveling with kids and you're on a budget, I feel like this one's a no-brainer. Go with MSC. Some of the prices, if I'm comparing Icon of the Seas to what you pay here on MSC World America, it's almost double. And for that amount of money, maybe just go with MSC, invest in the yacht club, get a butler, a much better experience, all your drinks are included, and we're gonna try that out next time.
Yo, my name is Amanda, and this is my 77th drink on this cruise ship. It's a Long Island iced tea.
Yo, my name's Jeff. This is my 36th and final drink on board MSC World America. It's been a good week. Cheers.
Ciao, ciao, double chisel.